Going. This is Artie Hoffman with you live. It's Saturday night. So you're with the Angels and Answers page, and like I promised you, I am here to do readings for you guys, and it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a really good blast. So before I forget, and I'll mention this person again. So I told you that if you enter, if you share my Facebook Live show, you get entered into a drawing to win a free half-hour reading, to possibly win a free half-hour reading. And so the winner of last week, is Denise Milby, is the winner. She gets a free half-hour reading. I have to tell you, I feel really, really blessed. I feel really blessed to be here with you guys. I feel very happy that I'm able to do this for you guys, and I wasn't expecting such an overwhelming response, and I really, really appreciate it. And when I do these readings for the winners, and when I do the readings for the people who call, I've had nothing but success, and I do put all my prayers out there to this, to the Holy Spirit and to the angels, and they pull through big time. I never get nervous before I do a reading, before I do the show, before I do a party, because I have full faith and confidence that whatever's meant to be said is going to be said, and there's really no prep work other than just maybe a little meditation, a little prayer, and just say, hey, yo, I need your help out here, and they always, the angels always pull through, not to mention the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. So I had a few thoughts this week after some experiences. So I just wanted to say that when you're going away on a trip, okay, and I was told this before, when you're going away on a trip, and suppose, you're bringing your suitcase, rather than putting your address on it, put your neighbor's address on it, or put your family member's address on your suitcase, because there are some people out there who look at the address and they see that you're going away, and they'll go to your house and take what they want. So, and also with your car keys, when you give your car over to a valet person, just give them your car key. Don't leave the house key on it so that they can make copies, or, just leave the car key without all the other attachments to it. So again, little tidbits for you. And also, even if you don't have an alarm system in your house, just get a sticker that says you have an alarm system, on the front door and the back door, because it does deter, people from breaking into your house. It's a known fact that when they see anything that says that there is an alarm system hooked up, that they won't attempt it, or more than 9 times out of 10, they won't go after your house. So, unless if the people can't read and they don't know any better, they're going to break in anyway. So, so those are little tidbits. I have to tell you, I know I sound like I'm bragging, and I don't mean to sound like a salesperson, like an infomercial, but these money and cents are the bomb, because the newest person who burned this incense was this lady by the name of Joanne, and she burned the incense the day she was going to Atlantic City. And she texted me later on that evening, told me that she won back-to-back jackpots for $1,000 each. And that was not the first time that she won a jackpot burning the incense. So that is really, really cool. And I told you there are people who have won the lottery. There's a lady who won $650 on the Cash 5. People have been, emailing me and telling me that they've been winning the Pick 3s, the Pick 4s. One lady blew me out of the water. She's ordering 5-packs. Her mother-in-law burned the incense and hit the lottery 4 times within 1 week, which is insane. Okay, so that's pretty wild. I don't know if she hit for the Pick 3 or the Pick 4, but regardless, that's like incredible, She hit like 3 or 4 times. So I'm telling you, this really works. My assistant, Al, she ended up getting $700 unexpected money that she wasn't expecting from her job, which was really, really cool. And so I'm telling you, and prosperity I've been blessed with since I've been burning these suckers too. So, so if you want to try it out, you get 10 sticks. Give me a call or text me or, at 732-778-7173 after the show. And I'll tell you how to get them. Or just email me at artiehoffman@gmail. Also, if you want a reading, you know, whether it be over the phone or in person, I've been doing party after party after party all over the place, and been doing a lot of private sessions, and you know, with lots of success. And all the sessions are recorded. Now, in a few moments, I am going to start to read for you guys. And just remember to keep your questions very specific. And just understand we're not answering anything in order. Everything's just happening randomly. So just try to understand and be patient. And it's the luck of the draw. So, and what else is there? What else was there I wanted to share with you? I think that's everything. Was that everything? Did I mention everything? Okay. So anyway, that's the pooper. All right. So if you want an Artie party, a private session in person in Woodbridge, New Jersey, or over the phone, I'm just as accurate over the phone. Just give me a call at 732-778-7173. And thank you for all your good hearts and well wishes. I love you guys. I appreciate it. And thank you for joining in from all around the world and all around the country. That is way too cool. So. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, this Friday. Is it this Friday? I wrote it down. Yeah, I believe it's just going to be this Friday. Yeah. So I'm going to be, no, I think that's, what is that, August? I think it's August. Yeah, I think it's around, in August I'm going to be on a radio station, which I'll let you know right beforehand, WXTU. Every other Friday, I'm on Cat Country 107.3. out of Northfield, which is by Atlantic City, with Joe Kelly and Rachel Marie. And it's always a lot of fun. So you got to check that out. It's every other Friday morning. I was just on last Friday, so not this Friday, but next Friday I'll be on with them. And I believe that is it. So let's start the readings. Thank you for your patience.
Karen Woodsack.
Speak up, hon.
Karen Woodsack.
Karen Woodsack.
Any messages from my dad?
Any messages from your dad? Keeps. Hello, Arizona. Are you taking a trip out? Were you thinking about taking a trip out to Vegas or Arizona? For some reason, like as soon as I heard that question, I just started seeing Arizona, Arkansas or Arizona, but I just started going out west. And your dad's saying that you need to fix the a leaky faucet. There's something with a leak that you need to fix. And he says, I can't do everything. How crazy is that? Hold on a second. And he's also showing me a memory where you guys went someplace and there was like a panoramic view where it looks like you were on a plane ride, or it looks like you're on a car ride, and like you're standing up in the center of a room, and I'm seeing like a panoramic view all around you. So I don't know if he's talking about a trip maybe when you went to Disney or some kind of an amusement, but I just started seeing something with a panoramic view. So whatever that means. And he's also showing me something about a panda bear or a koala bear, which he says it's really cute. So I don't know if this is a keychain or this is or used to call him, or somebody used to call each other like my teddy bear or koala bear or teddy bear. I don't know. Or he used to give the biggest bear hugs. But it's something with a koala bear or teddy bear. And I also keep on seeing it as like a little keychain. So I'm pretty sure that this has to do with him. Now, I just want to put it out there that there is somebody's birth date or when they passed of Cancer, and I'm strongly seeing around March 15th. So for whoever, and I'm seeing someone who likes to eat lots of spaghetti also. So for whoever is listening, this bud's for you. This connection's for you. But I'm strongly seeing 3/15, which is March 15th. So it's around connected with that time, right around when somebody passed or somebody's birthday and passed away from cancer. I'm doing fine. I love you guys. And he said something about read the writing on the wall. So I have a feeling that also, again, who's ever listening, who this is connected to, somebody likes to put affirmations on the wall, if I'm not mistaken, or did one of the kids just write on the wall something about read the writing on the wall? So that's for you, and hopefully this means something to somebody. Who would he got?
Lauren Colangelo.
Lauren Colangelo. Hey, Lauren.
Hi, I keep seeing dragonflies everywhere I go. Are they a sign from the other side?
That is, yeah, dragonflies is a clear sign from the other side. It's as strong as the butterflies. So let me see. So your question was, is that a sign from the other side? The answer is yes. I'm trying to see if I could pick up something in regards to you specifically from this person. I don't know if they were talking about themselves or they're talking about you, but I keep on seeing something with the toes. Did they have problems with the toes? Did they have bad feet? Did they have perfect feet? Something with the toenails, always like needing to clip the toenails. I keep on going right to the feet. Issues with the toes, or you just got maybe a tattoo right around by the feet, by the ankle. There's something with the feet or the toes that I'm getting in regards to the sign from the person connected with the dragonfly. So hopefully you could relate to this. Also understand that if I say things to you that you can't relate to right now, sometimes it's not until days, weeks, or months later that 2 and 2 equal up. So, don't worry if it doesn't make sense.
Missy Holland Plutt.
Missy Holland Plutt.
Hi, Artie. Happy Monday. Any messages from my grandmother, Millie?
Okay. She said something about, I'm sorry if I kept on asking the same questions over and over and over again. But somebody has a habit of asking the same questions over and over again. So did she have dementia, or does somebody have dementia? But it seems like she's apologizing in regards to asking or saying about the questions over and over again. So let me just see. Oh, and there's also somebody's birthday that's right about now, because she's singing happy birthday. So somebody's birthday just passed, or it's about to come, but there's a birthday happening right about now. What else is there? And I'm also getting that there's something important of hers, or that you've been packing away stuff, and it has to do with, it's in the attic, because I'm seeing like a ladder coming down and need to go to the attic. So have you been storing stuff up there of hers, or she's saying that there's certain important memorabilia of hers that's up in the attic, but I keep on wanting to go to the attic for some reason. What do we got?
Adriana Cuccinello.
Adriana Cuccinello.
I found out that I lost a baby today.
I am so sorry to hear that.
Do you see me having another baby, and when? Thank you, Artie. You mean the world to me.
Andrea, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Adriana.
Adriana. Hold on a second. Yes, as a matter of fact, I don't know if it's this year or next year, but I am seeing another pregnancy in September or the latest October. But again, I don't know if it's this year or next year. But yes, I am, because as soon as you said that, as soon as we just read that, I just heard the song, See You in September. So I'm hearing that song in my head. So yeah, so you're gonna get pregnant in, it's either the birth or the pregnancy, September, October. I feel that in my heart and soul, but I'm very sorry to hear that, hon. My love to you, my blessings to you. What do we got?
Missy Floyd Ford.
Missy Floyd Ford.
My love life is failing. Do you see any goof in the future?
So she probably meant, do you see any love in the future? All right. Do you see any goofies in the future? That's funny. All right. Do we see any love? And what was her name again? Do you know?
Misty Floyd Ford.
Misty Floyd Ford. Do I see any love in the future? Wow. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. It's going to happen very spontaneously. It's not going to happen on a Match.com. It's going to be while you're out and about. As a matter of fact, it is going to happen right around Easter time, whether it be this upcoming year or the following year, but it's going to happen around the season of Easter time. And I feel very, very confident about that. And the angels are clearly showing me that. Enthusiasm, joy. They showed me the angel of spontaneity, which means it's just going to happen. You're going to be at the right place at the right time. And I'm clearly seeing the Easter bunny and the eggs in the basket, so it's going to happen around that time. So, yeah, as a matter of fact, their personality, their playfulness is just the same as yours. They like to goof around a lot.
Susan Gropak.
Susan Gropak, how you doing, Sue?
Artie, both my parents passed. Do they have any messages for me?
I'm very sorry to hear that. All right, hold on a second. Do your parents have anything to say? Well, they want you to know that they are together. They also want you to know that whenever you hear something with the chimes, it's something about, there's something that whenever you hear the bell chimes or a cuckoo clock or something, it's like that's a reminder to let you know that they're around you. Also, they're mentioning something about a button missing. Was there was something wrong with, or did you misbutton your shirt just recently? Or did your dad always walk around with a button popped or something? Or the zipper broke? But I'm seeing an issue with the button or the zipper. And your mother just said, don't ever stop being playful. Okay? Allow the teenager in you to always come outside and play. And she said, don't worry about us. We're doing just fine. And thank you very much for all your help. And she also said, I'm sorry that this had to be a part of your karma at this time of your life, not to have both of us with you. She says, but just know that there is a big divine plan. We're together. We're happy being together. And just know that whenever you call upon us, we do hear you and we will help you out in every way possible. She said, keep your thoughts and your prayers high and just know that they'll work for you. But just know that we're always around you and we hear you all the time.
Sonia, right?
Yeah, she just said, God bless you.
Sonia McGowan.
Sonia McGowan?
Yep, McGowan.
McGowan.
Hi, Artie. I want to know about my financial situation, and I'm in a house that is a foreclosure home. Could you tell me how long I have to be here and look for a new home?
Well, if you get my money in sense, you'll be out of this problem. So, okay. How long will it be as far as with your foreclosure? She wants to know how long.
Like her finances, what's happening with her finances.
With your
her
finances.
house is in foreclosure.
Okay, hold on.
How long will it take before she's got to look for a new one?
Okay. I literally heard give it a year. You have about a year's time to bide until you have to move out or get out. Now, I keep on seeing right now a dentist office, so I don't know if you work for a dentist office or if you have the ability to get a certificate to be an assistant at a dentist office, or you need to go to the dentist. I keep on seeing something with the dentist, so I don't know if you need to go see the dentist or if this has to do with a job potential. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm also being told that you're putting way, way, way too much energy into the fear factor, which I 100% understand why anybody under your circumstances would be living in fear. But you need to start projecting positive thoughts. You need to start asking your angels, thank you for a beautiful day today. Thank you for all the miracles today. Thank you for creating harmony and balance in my life. You know, thank you for all your beautiful blessings. You know, I accept it all. But what I'm getting is your negative thoughts and constantly worrying and worrying and worrying. I feel like there's not enough action that you're doing, your family's doing to actually get you out of this. Evaluate what you have. think about where you want to go, and then start to do something that's going to promote you to get out of this mess or to make the changes. But the negative energy, the heaviness that's in your house, you need to sage your place, and you need to keep the windows open and just get the energy going. You need to get the energy going. So, but it's all in positive attitude. And I know it's difficult. I know it's easier said than done. But that's what's going to help you get out of your funky funk. What do we got?
Christina Garcia.
Christina Garcia. How you doing, Chris?
I'm struggling with my emotions towards my sister. My heart hurts. Can you give me some guidance? Thank you for your time.
Okay. Christina Garcia, in regards to your sister.
So we have
Go ahead.
We have Ireland, the UK, and Canada watching.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Thank you, Ireland. Thank you, Canada. And thank you, England, for watching. I appreciate that. That's really cool. So getting back to your sister, Chris, what can you do? You know what really sucks about this relationship? I feel like you're in a catch-22 situation here, because I feel like that if you start to try to do things to try to make amends with her, she's actually looking at your love and your kindness as a weakness rather than trying to make amends. And it's like, it really sucks. And it's almost like she gets a high, she gets this power roll, this power feeling by you feeling less, by you feeling vulnerable, which really sucks because you're trying to make amends with her. If I were you, I maybe would send a card to her with no groveling, just say, I just want you to know I was thinking of you, I love you, and I wish you the best. And that's it. And just every once in a while, inadvertently, send her a pleasant thought card, short and sweet. It's going to take a little while for her to come around, but it really sucks because whenever you try to talk to her, because she admits no wrongdoing at all, so and she's stuck herself. So all I could say is do your life and don't grovel to her, because she gets a high on it, because then she feels like, I'm right, you're wrong, and now you have to suck up to me, which really sucks. So, but yeah, just every once in a while, send her a card and just say, I just want you to know, I was thinking about you, I hope you're doing great, and I wish you the best. And that's it, Love, Chris. So
Eileen McGrath.
Eileen McGrath. How you doing, Eileen?
Hello again from Ireland. I'm seeing gray feathers everywhere. Is there a message for me from anyone in spirit, please?
Yeah, it's from one of your grandparents. That's what I'm getting. One of your grandparents, who I'm getting it from. And there was somebody, it's the one, who was the problem who had problems with the front teeth? I'm getting somebody who had problems with their front teeth, or did they have fake teeth, or was there a tooth missing or something? But I'm seeing it's from a loved one who you're close with, definitely an older person. I'm pretty sure it's one of your grandparents, but definitely a screw up within one of the front, I think it's with one of the front two teeth. So that's who I believe it's from. And hopefully you could put two and two together. Hold on a second. I'm going to see if there's anything more specific I could give you. Oh, and there's also something also with the person, always with the change. Either they collected change in their coin jar, or they were always shaking their change in their pockets, or they always gave you extra change. But I keep on hearing something with change. Change. Maybe I'm hearing David Bowie singing changes. What do we got?
Butch Seltzer.
Butch Seltzer.
Hi Artie, I need to know if I've made the right career choice in beginning my new job, please. I hope all is well with you.
Okay, let me see. Oh, now you're asking me, now that you've already made the move, you should have asked me before you made the move, but let me see if you made the right move. I'm going to look at the angel cards and see what they have to say. Did you make the right move, Butchie? Did you make the right move? Did Butchie make the right move? I'm going to look at the cards one more time, only because I'm getting mixed signals about it, to be honest with you. Did Butchie make the right move? Did he make the right move? Well, what I'm getting is, financially, I feel like it's going to pay off, but for some reason, I have a feeling you're not going to be as personally fulfilled with it. I feel like the amount of time and energy, the responsibilities that's going to be sitting on your shoulders is probably more than what you bargained for. Are you being financially compensated for this? On the most part, I feel like you are, or you will be. But I feel like this is going to be a journey of a job for you, to be honest with you. So that's my overall gut. I'm going to check with the angel cards. Oh, okay. So what I'm getting is that you are actually meant to be there, but this is actually to make you stronger. It's to make you sharper. So with all the bull crap that you're dealing with at your job, I want you to look at this as a learning lesson and try to soak up all the information, like you're going through the boot camp of life, because that's what it's going to feel like. But don't let it take you down. You want to put your nose to the grindstone and yeah, and learn from it, because I feel like this is going to be a growing experience that's going to bring you to higher heights, believe it or not. And it's going to give you very good managerial skills. It's going to make you wiser, sharper. Are you going to get ticked off a lot at this job? Yes. Are you going to get frustrated at this job? Yes. But the angel said there's a strong purpose why you are where you are. So, you know, just try to make the best of it and try to learn from it, all right? And you want to be there to make a difference, all right? Don't be there just to have a job. Be there to make a difference. And it's going to be some hard knocks, but you're going to see in the long run it's going to pay off. So I wish you all the best, bud.
Patricia Corrales Bassiano.
Patricia Corrales
Bassiano.
Bassiano. How you doing?
Hi, Artie. I've never been chosen and hope to hear from my mom, Angela, who I hope is praying and guiding my kids and I. Does she come to me?
She definitely comes to you. The dining room light or the kitchen light is going to be flickering on and off to let you know that she's around. You're also going to be noticing either a door or one of the cabinets open. I believe also within the kitchen area where you could have sworn that it was closed, but it's like it's always open. And they're saying that the garbage is a mess. Something about, is there like an overflowing of garbage or something, or is there a mess right around where the garbage can is? But that's what they're mentioning, believe it or not. And somebody loves their Chip Ahoy cookies. Somebody loves their chocolate chip cookies and brownies. So somebody's really big with their sweet tooth, but they're around you and they just want you to know they are watching over you and the kids. And I'm hearing this song, you better, you better, you bet. When I say I love you, you scream, you better. You better, you better, you better. So yeah, so yes, they're around you and they're in very good spirits. I also feel like, if I'm not mistaken, that you have something of theirs in regards to old music. So so I don't know if this is like you have their albums or you have I don't know, you got something in regards to their something with music, or is it like an old record player or something like that? So I don't know, that's what I'm picking up on. But yes, sweetheart, they are around you. They're together and they're doing just fine.
Linda Hickton.
Linda Hickton. How you doing, Linda?
Would love to know my spiritual path, life purpose. My birthday is soon. Please and thank you.
Linda's life purpose. Okay, I'm getting two. I'm getting two purposes here. I'm clearly hearing something with animals and something with babies. And I feel like there's a choice here, and I feel like that choice is yours, but that's what I'm getting. Your life purpose, yeah, something with babies or with animals. So, which tells me that you're very sensitive, you're very empathic, but I feel like you do very well with vulnerable beings, sensitive beings, and this is where you thrive on because you're a very compassionate person. So I feel like you would thrive in that environment. Hopefully that will help you out.
Jennifer Doherty said, "Oh my God, that happened to me. My front tooth got broken by the dentist."
Oh, Jennifer, your tooth got broken by the... Oh, see? So to let you know, I thought it was them. It happened to be you. Is that the one in Ireland?
No. No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Dina?
Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on before we read somebody else. I just wanted everyone to know that, if anybody... that there is nobody... All right, so if anybody comes onto my Facebook Live show, and if they happen to say that they're a part of me or a part of Angel Facebook Live, don't believe them. I'm a one-man show as far as my psychic abilities. I have myself and my assistant, and we are it. So there's nobody else but myself. I don't endorse anybody else of my show. And, in the future, I will be having other people on my show. And also in the very near future, I do promise you, I am also going to be doing a show where I'll be talking about love and relationships and sex, and talking about, depression, talking about kids, talking about everything about the spiritual world. So it's going to be just like a talk show on Facebook Live. And, well, I'll let you know when that's going to happen. And we're looking forward to that. That's been in the makings now for a little bit. So I'm just trying to create a strong format so that it'll be entertaining for you guys. Also, if anybody wants if anybody wants to do a session with me privately, whether it be on the phone, in person, Skyping, whatever, I do it all. And if you want to have an Artie party, if you're buying, I'm flying, I'll travel to wherever. I'm out of Woodbridge, New Jersey, so I'd love to have an Artie party with you. So just give me a call at 732-778-7173, or go to artiehoffman.com. And you could text me, you could email me, or just go to artiehoffman@gmail. You could email me there. I keep on saying artiehoffman.com, but... also, what else? Oh, and I got to tell you, and I'm sorry for bringing this up, but I'm not sorry because I'm helping you guys. These money incense have been selling like hotcakes, and a lot of people have been burning them, and a lot of people have been winning lots and lots of money. And my most recent testimonial is my friend Joanne, and she texted me, and she says, "Artie, this stuff is the bomb." And she said she won 2 back-to-back jackpots within 5 minutes of each other for $1,000 each at the Trop. And so I was very happy for her. People have been telling me that they've been hitting the pick 3, the pick 4, the cash 5, the scratch off. It's just, and it brings also, if you want a job, it's not just direct money, but if you want a job, which also brings prosperity. So there are some people out there who feel bad, like I feel bad about asking God for money, and you were raised wrong to ask people for money. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you're asking the universe or you're asking God for money, that means you could be provided for in a really, really good way. So if your spiritual cup is filled financially, not only is your life very well taken care of, but now you could help out your family, you could help out your friends in a more comfortable way without feeling guilty or feeling bad. Because a lot of times people end up giving away more than what they have, and then they feel depleted, but yet they don't know how to say no because they see everyone else hurting. Then when you're trying to help out everybody else, then you end up sucking wind. So again, don't be afraid to ask God and your angels to intervene into your life. Don't be afraid to order the money incense, because I will tell you how much you get. You get 10 of them, and I will explain to you the price when you call up or you email me. But I promise you it's worth the while, and they smell amazing. Also, you have to remember that the church says, you shouldn't ask for money, you shouldn't ask for just yourself. But you have to understand that the churches are always asking you for money, So what kind of crap is that? And, when they say, if you want to get married, if you want to have a funeral, if you want to do this, if you want to have a communion or whatever, they say you have to donate. You put the word have to in front of the word donate. Basically what they're trying to say to you in a nice way is we're charging you. And how unconditional are they if they're not going to do a blessing for you because you don't have enough money, or which is ridiculous. It's a blessing. It's something that should be spiritual. Donation means to give from your heart what you could comfortably afford or what you feel like giving. Sometimes people do give a lot. And if you can't afford as much, then, it doesn't mean that you deserve to be without. So, in that sense, screw being humble. Ask for everything. God created heaven and earth. God created every single person on this earth. And if he couldn't provide for everybody, then he wouldn't have created it. The reason why there are people who are starving and sucking wind or don't have enough money, it's not because God didn't provide enough. It's because of greed, power, and politics. And that's all it is. It has nothing to do with God doesn't provide. He does. So, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask your fellow man. Don't be afraid to ask people. If you don't ask, your chances are 0. If you ask, you're automatically at 50%. All right? So don't be afraid to go out there. And if somebody says no to you, it doesn't mean you stop right there. All that person is telling you is that, no, I can't help you, or they're not in a position to. It doesn't mean you should stop going after what you want because 1 or 2 people said no to you. You keep going until you achieve your goal, and then you're going to be successful. So this is the point where, a lot of people say, listen, if it's within God's will, so it will happen. But a lot of it is also if it's within your will, because God's will is your will. So if you will something strong enough, whether it be finances, whether it be love, whether it be your health, if you will it strong enough and you believe it in your heart and soul, you have to feel the feeling of deserving, of worthiness. And if you feel that in your heart and soul, it's going to manifest. And believe it or not, it makes no difference if you're a nice person or if you're a jackass. It makes no difference. If your will is strong enough to manifest whatever it is you want, it's going to happen. That's why there are people who could have a lot of money and then they lose it. And they think you can get a lot of money and then they lose it and they get it again. Because it's in their DNA, it's just within them to always manifest it because they have that. And then there are people who play themselves as a victim. And then you're going to suck wind. And you say, God, why am I always hurting? Why am I always sucking wind? Because you're playing yourself as that victim. And you got to have, excuse me for sounding like Rocky, but you got to have the eye of the tiger where failure's not an option. And you got to go for it. You got to go for it. You got to want it really bad enough. And when you have really good things going for yourself, don't share it with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only share your good news only with people who are good well-wishers. All right? So people who are pro-you, then, share your good information, so you get that positive energy. But, there's a lot of family members, there's a lot of friends and acquaintances. You tell them your good news, but in reality, they're jealous or they're misery loves company. So you don't want to keep on spreading all that news until you've already accomplished something really powerful for yourself. So, be careful of how you share that good news. And maybe you just want to keep the good news for yourself until you do create it and then share it with people after the fact. Not, I want to. And then you have people mocking you or saying, oh, yeah, right, or you're not going to make anything of yourself, or you're worthless. You don't buy into that crap because misery loves company. And, people don't want to, there's a lot of people, unfortunately, who don't want to see you succeed. Even with your friends and family, they don't want to see you succeed because they're sucking wind. So try to be more discriminatory. Okay, now we're going to get back into the readings.
Dina Diagat.
Dina what?
Dina
Say what?
DeGuinness, sorry.
Dina DeGuinness?
No, Dina DeGuinness.
That's what I said, Dina DeGuinness.
Yes.
Not McGinnis, DeGuinness.
DeGuinness.
Okay.
Please, can you give me any message from my brother who passed?
Something about the rolls. Was he into Tootsie Rolls? Was he into Yodels? Was he into... I keep on seeing something like a baked goods or sweet goods and something rolled up in sweets and chocolates. Love to eat that stuff, whether that be you or whether that be him. Now, I don't know if he's the one who had the heart attack or he's with somebody who had a really bad heart condition, but I keep on seeing issues with the heart. Hold on a second. Your brother, what was the message? And I don't know if this was him or you, but constantly like going like this with the hair. Constantly putting your hands through the hair. I can't. No, but I'm constantly going like this out of like a nervous habit, or I don't know, you're in love with your hair or whatever, but I keep on seeing that situation. Also, be careful about burning yourself with a hot iron. I'm seeing something about being burnt with a hot iron. And did he used to always snap a wet towel at you or something? So I'm seeing like kind of a wise ass. So this was going on with your family. So I don't know, but he's in good spirits and he's doing okay. He sends his life. He sends his love. And there's also something about July 14th. There's something significant about January 14th or July 4th. It's with the J 14th. So I heard it as July, but hopefully I'm pretty accurate on that. And if I suck, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sonia Gowan said, "Thank you so much, Artie. I just finished CNA school and they called me to pick up my certificate. God bless you, and I'm ordering those incense sticks. Thank you so much."
Awesome. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Everybody, thank you so much for your beautiful hearts and your good well wishes. I love you guys, and I appreciate all that good positive energy, because positive energy feeds positive energy, and I'm getting it right back to you. Awesome.
Mandy Browning.
Mandy Browning. Hey, Mandy.
Can you please tell me if you see me getting my double lung transplant sometime in the future? And is my grandmother watching me? If you could ease my mind, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Actually, I'm seeing something good. I don't know where you live, Mandy, but I want you to check out around the Philadelphia area. As soon as Al just said that to me, I just started hearing the song Philadelphia Freedom, and I'm seeing the Philadelphia bell. So as far as a lung transplant, I really feel like you're going to have really good luck with the hospitals around Philadelphia, or to go on a program there, or to put the word out there. I just keep on seeing it in the Pennsylvania area where I see good luck coming to you in regards to that. So I'm going to congratulate you in advance. So that's my word to you. All right. She says, 1 second. 1 second here. You know, it was really funny. One of my friends is a developer. And I started seeing like the girls' names on the streets. And, you know, a developer is a builder who just doesn't build homes, but he literally builds neighborhoods. And as a builder, you know, they get to name the streets. And so he named the streets after his daughters. And so I said, if I was a builder, you know how they have avenues and boulevards and streets and way and courts, you know, at the end of the street? So I always thought it would be funny. I thought it would be cool that if I was a builder and if I had the ability to name the streets, I would name it his way, her way, get out of my way, no way. What else? What other ways? No way. Yeah.
Mandy Browning lives in New Jersey.
Mandy Browning lives in New Jersey. Oh, is that the one with the lungs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So just put your energy out there towards Pennsylvania, towards Philadelphia. I really do. I feel very confident with the hospitals of Philadelphia. I feel like you're going to have good luck there. So, okay. So I wish you the best of luck. And for all of you who do Reiki, who listen right now with your and people who are very spiritual, put your prayers out there for Mandy so that she could get the lungs that she needs. And I call upon my loving guardian angels to bless you and for you with a speedy recovery and great results. So my blessings and love to you.
Jamie George.
Jamie George.
My father is going through chemo for a second time. How is it going to be? Any word from my family that has passed about his health?
Okay. Jamie George and your father in regards to the chemo. Actually, I feel like the next 2 sessions are going to be a little rough. I think it's going to seem like he's going in reverse. I feel like he's going to get hit really hard. But then all of a sudden, I'm seeing a turnabout and things like getting better. So I feel like it seems like the results are getting a little worse. I feel like it's going to seem like it's not taking right away. I feel like there's going to be a lot of good stuff being taken away from him at first, you know, because when they give you chemo, not only does it kill the bad cells, but it kills the good cells. So while it's killing off the good cells, it's going to set him back some. And I feel like over the next couple of treatments, it's going to like really set him back. But then all of a sudden, I'm seeing a kick in where things are really starting to progress. So just be patient and put your prayers out there. People always do better with prayers. And again, I send my loving blessings from Archangel Raphael and my guardian angels to send your dad lots of blessings to overcome this. And to bless all the people, the nurses and the doctors also to make all the right decisions on behalf of your dad. So God bless you.
Deborah Doherty.
Deborah Doherty.
So I guess there's other questions. She must have been asking, you know, sometimes
What's
they
that?
keep asking a question and they kind of, so what
Right.
it says is, will this spirit hurt me? Is it one of my uncles?
Will this spirit? I don't understand. Will this spirit here? I understand what you said, but I don't specifically understand it.
Who's this? All right, so I scroll down further. So she says, who's the spirit trying to talk to me? Above that, she said, will it hurt me, and is it my uncle?
All right, so what I'm getting is, I don't believe it's your uncle. I don't believe it's going to hurt you. But believe it or not, I'm getting like a soldier. I keep on seeing something with a soldier. I'm getting like a Confederate soldier, believe it or not, from way back when, as far as who's in your house. So I don't know if your house was on the grounds of a battlefield from way back when, but I keep on seeing something in regards to the Confederate times of this spirit. And it's a male. It's definitely a male. Eddie. I keep on hearing, I feel like this spirit has the letters E-D in it, or it's Eddie. Teddy, Eddie, I don't know, Ed. That's what I keep getting. But yeah, so that's who I feel, the Confederate soldier. And I feel like this soldier that's there, I feel like the soldier is still stuck in those times. I don't feel like he's trying to be deliberate to hurt you, but he's still stuck in those times of the battlegrounds. And I feel like that's what that is. And by any chance, do you also live near a cemetery? So I'm curious about that. For some reason, I just started seeing a cemetery.
So Alona posted a comment, I guess Mandy Browning.
Mandy Brown, go ahead.
On your page or whatever. Tell him he is spot on. I go to the lung transplant team in the University of Philadelphia Hospital.
Oh, that's really cool. So she goes to the transplant team. Mandy goes to the transplant team in Philadelphia, and she lives in New Jersey. And the interesting thank you so much for that testimonial, because that helps a lot. So it makes me want to keep on doing this. I'm going to not quit my day job. And like I said, I kept on seeing the Philadelphia Bell, and I kept on hearing Elton John singing Philadelphia Freedom. So I feel like you are going to have really good luck with that. So kudos to you. God bless you, and thank you for sharing the good news.
Kimberly Nicole Salder.
Kimberly Nicole Salder.
Or S-O-W-D-E-R.
Okay.
A few years ago, I saw a medium who told me that my grandma would be with me on my wedding day. This was years before I was even engaged. Was my grandma with me on my wedding day? She was like my dad growing up, and I would love to know if she walked me down the aisle.
You want to know something? As Al was just reading that to me, I had chills all up and down my spine, and she was 100% there with you on your wedding day, and she did walk down the aisle with you. And was there something of hers that day that you wore? I feel like there was something of hers that you carried with you, or something that you wore. And when I tell you, she loves you and she's so proud of you. And she says, I couldn't have been happier for you. So she said, yes, sweetheart, I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Okay.
Yes, darling.
All right. Alexandria Darling.
Alexandria Darling.
Very worried about twin who left on pilgrimage home to Ohio. Will we reunite soon for good?
I don't know why I'm not understanding that question.
Yeah, I'm not really getting it.
Okay, I apologize.
Alexandria Darling.
Let's just try one more time. Alexandria Darling, what's...
Very worried about twin who left on pilgrimage home to Ohio. Will, I guess, we reunite soon for good?
Oh, okay, so she left her, and she's hoping, will she get back together with her soon? Well, what I heard was not soon enough. So, as far as getting together on special holidays and occasions or when you have vacations, do I see that happening? Yes. As far as being together real soon, as far as living together and all that other stuff, I'm not sure if I'm getting that one, to be honest with you. As far, it's not going to be soon enough. But I feel like there's a reason why the two of you are separated. And so, if I'm not mistaken, there might have been a very strong codependency, whether you to her or her to you. Could have been both. But I feel like the part needed to happen so that you and or her could start to grow without feeling that strong codependency. So that's what I was getting. What do we got?
Amanda Chris.
What do we got?
C-E-D-E-N-O.
C-E-E-D...
C-E-D-E-N-O. Cedeno?
Cedeno. And what's the first name?
Amanda.
Amanda Cedeno. Okay.
After a very abusive marriage, I finally opened my heart up to someone, and I need to know if he's the one for me.
If he's the one for you. Can I have her name one more time? Her first name. Just
Amanda.
Amanda.
Cedeno.
Okay. Cedena. Amanda Cedena. Are you finally with the right one? Let me check out with the cards here. I'm looking at my angel cards. Yes. Yeah. All right, so this is what I'm getting. Do I feel like you're with the right one? The answer is definitely yes, believe it or not. I also feel that either you or him is afraid to speak up because I feel like it's like you're almost afraid to tell the truth. You're almost afraid to open up more. You're afraid of getting hurt. This is what the angels are clearly telling me. Do I feel like if you give it a chance that things are going to grow? Yes. Do I feel like you're going to be very hypersensitive about certain actions of his and vice versa? The answer is yes. Do I feel like you're going to be jumping to unnecessary conclusions? The answer is yes. Do I feel like the love is there? The answer is yes. Don't self-sabotage, because I feel like this would be a good thing, all right? Don't compare him to your past. That's the best thing that I could tell you. Just accept each other for each other's merits, all right? And, you know, I give you a lot of credit, you know, for after having such a hard relationship or going through abuse, and that you're like me in that sense. You know, I've been through, you know, quite a few relationships in my lifetime, but I refuse to give up on love. And so I always allow myself to open up to love to its fullest, even though of past pains. But too many people have a defensive wall that's so sky high that they say they want love, but then they block it, and then they're not allowing themselves to date. They're not allowing themselves to be with other people, to give it a shot, because the pain was that great. But yet there are times then all of a sudden they want love, but they're lonely because they're not putting themselves out there. So are you more interested in just defending yourself? Or are you more interested in just protecting yourself? Or do you want to have that feeling of love? Now, when you're dealing with love, love will bring you to your highest heights, and love will bring you to your lowest lows. And for me personally, within all my experiences, I'd rather open up my heart to love so I could feel it, because there's nothing greater than to feel love at that level. So even at the expense of being hurt, I personally try to go for it. And I do try to help people get past their blockages, because I clearly see that they want love. And I counsel a lot of people who are stuck in this. So, you know, don't be afraid to, you know, try to make this work, because I feel like it is. What do we got?
Melinda Paris.
Melinda Paris. I think that's a cool name, Melinda Paris. Sounds like a good TV show name.
Hey Artie, today's my son Trevin's 10-year memorial.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I
Okay.
recently found out my boyfriend of 22 years had been cheating on me for over 2 years that I know of, after he came home from the hospital from having a torn aorta and almost died. I left New Jersey on Friday and moved back to Florida. I'm in real need of guidance.
Wow. That's a heavy, heavy load. Wow, 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 wow. I'm going to be very honest with you, Melinda. You know, that's so heavy. My heart goes out to you. I give you lots of kudos, lots of love in regards to moving and wanting to start fresh and new. You know, it's going to be very hard to restart again. Is it impossible? It's not impossible. Do I feel like you're going to do it? Yes, you're going to do it. But you want to know something? You need a full reading. This is something that I can't just do on a show because that's a heavy, heavy blow. And again, my heart goes out to you. I just want you to know I do charge for my sessions. This is not about business, you know. I do get a lot of business from doing this, but I just want you to know that for me to really assist you, you need a lot more details than for me just to give you surface information. And I feel like I can give you a lot of detailed information. So if you want to, you know, trust in me and, you know, hire my services, I'll be more than happy to help you out. Everyone does get a recording too, or mostly everyone, because some people choose not to. Once in a blue moon, I'm in a position where I can't, but on the most part, people get a recording with their session, even if it's over the phone. So if you want to get a personal reading from myself, whether it be over the phone or in person, I'm in Woodbridge, New Jersey, just give me a call at 732-778-7173, or you could text me, or go to Artie Hoffman at Gmail. Check out my website, artiehoffman.com. And yeah, and I also do Artie parties, and they're lots of fun. So either I could read all of your friends and family individually, or they could all be in one room, and it's a lot of fun. It's like a 2-hour show, and everyone gets a reading within one group setting. And I'll explain to you all the details and how to go about it, yada, yada, yada. But it's a blast, you know, and I talk a little bit about spirituality beforehand. So, yeah, you won't be disappointed. And again, I just want to bring up, and these money incense are the bomb. People have been winning lots and lots of money on these money incense, and has been bringing prosperity. And I feel like that prosperity isn't just about money. I feel like it's also about whatever it is you want, you know. And you could also pray for whoever it is that you want on behalf of, not just for yourself. Or if you want to get a bunch of sticks and send it to your friends and family, like someone has. I know a bunch of people who have. And they've been really selling, I've been selling a lot of these. And you get 10 sticks, and they sell amazing. These are very large incense sticks. So if you give me a call or email me, again, Artie Hoffman at Gmail.
A lot of people ask what scent they are. It has its own?
It has its own scent. Yeah, it's not a frankincense. All I could tell you is that every single person who has had this said they love the scent. No, not one person has ever said, wow, it stinks like crap. No one's ever said that. Everyone, it has an incredible scent to it. And all I could say is it will make your place smell great, and it really does. It works. And it burns a long time. Yeah, that's right. So you just burn one every 3 days, and I'll send a prayer for you to say so that you could, you know, generate the angels to bring it. And don't feel guilty or feel bad about asking for money or prosperity for yourself.
You don't give me a prayer to say when I burn it.
Hey, you got me. What the hell else you want? You're living on a prayer right here. Go ahead. What do you got?
Janine Benetti.
Janine Bernetti.
Hi from Australia.
Hello, Down Under. I'm so impressed. Good day, mate.
Any messages from my dad? Having a health journey that I'm doing with natural methods only. I'm thinking I'm on the right track, but not sure. It seemed like I got the cancer as soon as my dad passed in my house a bit.
Okay. I want you to check out an alkaline diet. All right. Unfortunately, you have to eat as if you're like a deer. But I also know for a fact that when you do eat an alkaline diet, it will keep your blood and all your levels perfect. So I want you to Google an alkaline diet, and that will definitely keep your body at its optimum health. And that's for everybody else. So even if, for people who want to lose weight and not just for you having a disease, it will bring you, to a healthy weight in a very healthy manner. And it's called, like I said, it's an alkaline diet. So it's basically not having any acids in your system and not having any processed sugars in your system. So, but Google that. And do I feel like you're on the right track? I do, but I feel like, check out the alkaline diet, and I'm telling you, it's going to make even a bigger difference. So my blessings to you, and thank you so much. I feel so flattered that you're, watching this show. What time is it there? It's got to be freaking late out there, I mean, I'm tired, and it's like, what time is it now? It's about 10 now?
It's 10. It's just 10 here.
It's just 10 here. Wow. So, and thank you, not just to the people in different countries, but everyone who's watching, even if you're in New Jersey or New York or whatever, and across the country, whatever. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to me, and I'm glad that I can make a difference in your lives.
Annie Lee Mendoza.
Annie Lee Mendoza.
I'm discovering who I am now after years of trauma. Am I on the right track? Right path?
Oh, 100% yes. Absolutely. I just said to somebody earlier that I saw positive affirmations. They said, at the beginning of the show, I said, the writing's on the wall, the writing's on the wall. So not only do I feel like you're on the right path, but I also feel like it would be very beneficial for you to write positive affirmations. Get stickers, get signs with positive affirmations, keep them by your mirror. And on your mirror, I want you to, it should say, I am beautiful, and I love myself, I respect myself. So keep all those positive affirmations and all those thoughts. So when you wake up to it, you see it. When you go to bed, you see it. And you're constantly nurturing yourself. I'm going to tell you something that is a 100% truth, a fact. Dennis Rodman, who is, who was on the Chicago Bulls, I believe, who won Best Defensive Player in the NBA for many years in a row. Now, he wouldn't be practicing with the players like he should. What he did is that he sat on the sidelines and he just had headphones in his ears. And people thought he was just listening to music. And what he was actually doing, he was listening to his own self. He recorded his own voice telling himself how great he was. He was telling himself that no one's better than him. He was telling himself that he's number one, that he's the best, that no one's better than him, that I am the best ball player out on the court. And this is what he would listen to, him telling himself this before every game. And you want to know something? It worked, because the guy won award after award after award for the best defensive player in the NBA. So that goes to show.
But
so
he still was a little nutty, so maybe...
Oh, yeah, he was nutty and he's eccentric, but the guy was amazing, So, hey, maybe it takes for you to be outside the box. Hey, I'm always being told I'm eccentric. And that's why I'm in front of you. That's why I can do what I do for you guys. If I just thought inside the box, then I wouldn't be here. So think outside the box, live outside the box. And it's not... Hey, sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't. What can I tell you?
Sarah Marie.
Sarah Marie.
Recently met a guy named Andrew. We instantly clicked. Will things work out between us?
Will things work out between you? I am going to look at my angel cards. Thank you for all your beautiful, loving thoughts and messages, everybody. I love your hearts and positive thoughts. That's really cool. So she wants to know if her and Andrew are going to do well together. And in reality, hold on a second. Truth, surrender, truth, dream come true, surrender, beauty. Hold on just a second. I am not finished with you. I am looking at other angel cards. Are you going to remain together? I'm looking at my angel cards. Okay, this is what I'm getting, all right? Can things work out super fantastic? The answer is yes. So long as the both of you are 100% honest with each other, it's going to continue. If one of you is not a communicator, or if one of you tend to BS, I promise you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. This relationship, the angels are telling me, yes, this could very well be a home run, but you have to be raw honest with each other and pull no punches. You know, there are certain things you don't want to share everything about your whole entire life with the other person. You don't want to make your partner feeling crazy or insecure about your past or anything. There are certain things you don't have to share, but as far as your feelings about certain matters of life and all, absolutely, be raw honest with each other. And I feel like through communication and sharing your thoughts, I have the angel of gratitude and awakening. Your relationship is going to grow, beauty. Yeah. Definitely has all the energy and all the good stuff to make this work. But I'm just telling you right now, you better be raw honest with each other and pull no punches and work as a team. Because if you don't, if one of you are just playing just as an individual and both of you aren't playing as a team, it's not going to work. That's the only way it's going to work. So I wish you both the good luck.
All right, this one, all the sentences don't make sense, but it's something that you have to answer.
Okay.
Liz Duncan.
Liz Duncan.
I am dying every day without my daughters. One is still in the hospital still from birth on May 6, 2017. I live in my care for the past few months. I want my babies back. Will I receive the help I asked for? I know I will get a job, 2 or 3. Please help soothe my heart.
Okay. Let me have her name again, please.
Liz Duncan.
Liz Duncan. Okay, Liz. All right, I'm not God, but we're going to put a prayer out there. For Liz Duncan, I want everybody who understands Reiki, I want everybody who has a voice, who is capable of praying, saying beautiful thoughts and words to God, to the Holy Spirit, to your angels, on behalf of Liz Duncan, herself, and her children. I graciously thank the Holy Spirit and the angels for blessing you and your family to bring them to perfect good health. I know that your compassion and your love is much greater than any challenges going on in her life. I thank you kindly from the bottom of my heart for all your beautiful blessings and miracles on behalf of Liz and her family, to bring everybody to a happy and a whole place. And for all your beautiful blessings, without any fear, without any guilt, but with happiness and gratuity in our heart, we graciously say thank you. So that's my beautiful prayers and blessings for you. As everyone who's listening right now, put your prayers out there for Liz Duncan, and so that her babies and her kids could be back with her, and that your finances. And everyone who's listening, all of you who are hurting, what I just said, I bless all of you with the same blessings. Not just for Liz, but also for you, who could use all that love and compassion to get you out of your funk and to bring you to a place where you deserve, where you want to be. But also remember that if you have negativity hanging on to your life, you have to disconnect from the negativity, and you have to have blind faith so that you can move on. All right? So don't keep on holding on to people or situations that's not serving you. All right, just keep that loving feeling going, and connect yourself with positive people and positive situations, so that more positive things could happen on your behalf.
The winner for last week was Denise Milby.
Yeah. So one last time, Denise Milby, congratulations! You are the winner for sharing my Facebook Live show with all your friends and family. So there you go, folks. So for all of you who do share, my show, Facebook Live, Angels and Answers, with your friends and family, you get entered into a drawing to win possibly a free half-hour reading, just like Denise just did. So listen up, everybody. From my mouth to God's ears, may God bless all of you with lots of love, health, happiness, and prosperity.
Oh, she lives in her car.
And she lives in her car. Wow. Okay. So I send you extra blessings. And may God bless all of you. And until next week, everybody, mwah, God bless you all, and thank you for listening. It was a blast. Take care, everybody.